Morning, folks. Welcome to my humble off-grid homestead in the forest on this glorious midsummer day. Peaceful forest. If I could stop talking, maybe you'll hear my friend Woody, I should say, pecking somewhere. Maybe he's not awake yet. Yeah, I'm here checking. This is what organic farming is. Checking on, you see, here we go. Snails, slugs, and alike. Oh, I can't reach that one. Juicy. And that's what you have to do. You have to pick them off one at a time. This is a bit of turnip and some beets. Relatives of. And is that broccoli? Not sure. Sometimes hard to tell. I've mentioned I have another video where I'm showing you how I combat some of these critters by using crushed eggshells. And here we go. Gorgeous, but they're eating too much. And I don't mind sharing. It's just they can devastate. Woo, fat one. Devastate your crops. And sharing is one thing. Wow, a giant grasshopper. Gorgeous thing. I wish I had that camera here. Maybe I'll leave that one there and come back, and if I remember, take a picture of it. It's huge. It's the size of almost the biggest I've ever seen my whole life. Yeah, and I'm going to be doing also some weeding and checking up on my garlic. From where you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 beds of garlic, plus some volunteers that have come up from last year. I'm still looking for garlic moth. I have a video on that. And just checking to see if there's any more. There hasn't been any for a couple of weeks, thank God. Since I got rid of the ones that were infected. And now I'm kind of looking for the leaves to see when they're ready, when they're dry enough. That means that the garlic is ready to be harvested. My daughter tells me that one of my favorite actresses, Nicole Kidman, watches my shows. And what's that? Not Nicole Kidman? Nicole who? Kindergarten. Nicole Kindergarten. Nicole from your kindergarten? 15 years ago. Nicole from 15 years ago, your kindergarten, watches my show? Watches this channel? So not Nicole Kidman. Okay. No, I've watched almost all of her shows and movies. I thought it was like a reciprocal thing. You subscribe to one person, no. Okay. Well, what about Dwayne Johnson, The Rock? One of my favorite actors. How do you know? How do you know he doesn't watch my channel? What do you mean? I have like 100 subscribers. How do you know one of them isn't Nicole Kidman or Dwayne? You know. How do you know? Well, I watched all of his movies. How can you be certain that no. Okay, fine. Well, listen, as long as Elon is watching, because, I've paid him. We've paid him for our Starlink for all these years. Maybe he watches. Elon Musk, Starlink. How we have high-speed internet? Does YouTube show who these subscribers are? And then how do you know? How do you know he's not watching this video right now? You don't know. You don't know. Fine. So no Elon Musk, no Dwayne Johnson, and no Nicole Kidman. Well, la-di-da. Anyway, so what? So what? But it would be nice if, they watched it, but they don't have to. Anyway, 120 subscribers that, nice, lovely people. Not like I have 120 friends in real life. So that's something. I don't need to have whatever, hundreds of thousands or millions of subscribers. And they don't have to be anyone famous. So no Nicole Kidman, you see. Yeah. Well, folks, it seems that, I don't know if you can see me, I'm weeding here. It seems that we're all chasing after something. And now my understanding is that YouTube is stopping or something. I don't understand if they would. The AI channels or faceless channels or whatever they're called now. And all these lazy people that never worked a day in their lives, it seems to me, that are all up in arms over, oh my God, we're going to lose our income. Well, how about getting a job? How about making an actual video? Doing it the hard way, like I am doing here. What the heck? You know? No Nicole Kidman. All right. Yeah, so actually, I have to go. I forgot something inside. I'm making tabbouleh, whatever you want to call it. And I have a recipe of it. I say recipe, I'm not a purist. I make things how I like to. But this isn't, I've like a fusion, or I substitute things for something else. So I make my tabbouleh with quinoa instead of the traditional cracked wheat that they use in, I don't know where in Middle East. And for my parsley, I can mix some different kinds of parsley. So I have to go get my bowls to harvest my parsley, which there it is right here. I don't know if that camera is showing you everything, and probably it gets overheated soon. But before it shuts off, I just want to show you how green this stuff is. I don't know if you can see, maybe against my white shirt. It's, folks, if you can grow your own things, grow your own things. Even if you have a little garden plot, or in England they have, what do they call them? I know you're yelling at me the name of them, when I think the town gives you like allotment, gives you like a little parcels, and you have everybody. Not everybody, you apply for it, and there's a waiting list or lineup or whatever. Everybody gets their own little patch to do whatever they want, which is nice. I'm looking, and it's free of any pests, and nothing's being nibbled on, and everything's good. All is good. And some of the stuff you can dry, but I prefer frozen. So I cut them off, but I use the stalks too because they're very flavorful, probably just as flavorful, maybe even more flavorful than the actual leaves. I don't need these glasses. And I chopped them, not in a blender, just by hand, because I like the smell of it left on my hands. And I sometimes, often, always, never wash my hands. Like, you get a bit of a green tinge on your skin, but I mean, my hands aren't, you know, anyway. I can smell them for the rest of the day, but I do wash my hands. I don't want to gross you out, but this stuff is good because summer is short. We love summer. Everybody loves summertime, and so you want to enjoy. Look at this beautiful. Can you see this beautiful onion going to seed? It smells heavenly, like an actual cut up onion, but it's not. The seeds haven't even formed yet. Excuse me. While I take a close look. No, it's just the flowers. It's like a globe of. Oh, it smells much like green onions would, scallions or whatever you call them, where you are, where you live. I can't get enough of it. It's for some reason it takes me back to when I was a little kid, which I still am. Oh man, it smells good. Onions, you can put them in anything. Anyway, folks, I'm gonna go get my bowl if that little camera hasn't already stopped. But Nicole, Dwayne, Elon, listen. Am I still in the shot? If you're watching, and let me know, and my daughter, can know that I got you're watching. I mean, I watch your stuff, and I support what you're doing, your shows and businesses, and that. It'd be nice if you could. I don't get paid. I don't have any ads or commercials or anything, any sponsors, but it would be good to know that the people that you watch also watch you, kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, enjoy your summer, folks. Like I say, think outside. Box not required. Take care.